I think it's on. Yeah, okay. Hey guys, it's Mickey. I know this is like really weird. This is gonna be very awkward and strange for me. I'm not used to doing videos out of cosplay, so also my voice is kind of shot. I just did a TikTok live before this, so I'm so sorry if my voice is like completely fucked. I'm really awkward, so please bear with me. The reason I'm doing this video is not like targeting people that hate the ship of Harringrove, but because within my experience, I am a Harringrove shipper myself. I am also a Steve Harrington cosplayer. So, as you can imagine, I do get comments or people's opinions on TikTok, Instagram, basically any other platform. So that's kind of like what inspired me to do this video. People's opinions about Harringrove and why it's not valid, or just any kind of like general shipping opinions. So, welcome to why Harringrove is not a problem. This is literally just going to be a video of me explaining why Harringrove is an acceptable ship. This is just me being real. I'm going to be sharing my opinion with you guys over this, so here we go. Also, this is my cat, Millie. She's a princess. Say hi. I'll let her go. So, Harringrove. What is Harringrove, you might ask? Well, it is a ship between the characters Steve Harrington and Billy Hargrove from the series Stranger Things on Netflix. Let's talk about Steve Harrington. He is basically the jock of the movie that is an asshole at first, a total jerk that nobody likes in the first season. Later on, he kind of like develops that bad character to a good character kind of trope, and he becomes a better person and like nurtures others through that experience. So overall, he becomes an actual like great guy, and a lot of people like Steve. Then we have Billy. Billy is the straight up complete jerk. He's very abusive. He is a complete asshole. He's very inconsiderate, and most of all, he's the bully of the show, so nobody likes him. All the girls love him though because they're like, oh, he's so hot. Personally, I will say I'm not like letting this get biased based on if I think the character is sexy or hot or like anything else. Yeah. So Billy is like a complicated character. He basically is taken as the bully, transformed into the villain, and is controlled by the Mind Flayer. So he becomes flayed in a sense and goes after the kids. And well, a lot of people don't like him, but a lot of people do like him. A lot of people in the Stranger Things fandom actually likes Billy as their favorite character, and that is totally okay. He treats Max very poorly as an older brother, and he does have a lot of issues. He is a complicated character because of his backstory. His dad is abusive towards him. That created what kind of person he is today. He is very afraid of his dad, so it's understandable why he got to this point. I mean, he also drinks and he smokes, he parties, he does anything that's horrible to himself and to anyone else that he encounters. Billy is the villain, and Steve is the jock who becomes good. That's kind of the shorter version of it. So I will touch on this a bit. The reason why people ship Harringrove, there's many reasons. I mean, people do it all the time. People ship the whole haters to lovers. They do have a lot of scenes together. People ship stuff like this all the time. It's not like it doesn't happen, and it's not like it's a bad thing either. But let's talk about villains and why people like villains. It is acceptable to like Billy Hargrove. It is not acceptable for you to go and hate on other people for liking a character or for liking this ship, because villains. Everyone loves villains. It doesn't have to be everyone in a sense, but the reason that people like villains is because they are relatable. Villains have a weakness. We, as humans, realize that, oh shit, well that's just like me. They realize they've been through that way before, or they realize that they themselves have a weakness, so it's relatable. So it makes so much sense a psychological standard for people to like villains. Let's face it, villains are badass. We always are rooting for the villains all the time. Also, I will say this. Steve and Billy are both adult characters. You're allowed to ship them. I have gotten comments on my TikTok cosplays of Harringrove. Oh, they're kids. Well, they're not kids. They're adults. I realize a lot of people in fandoms like to stick to ages which the characters were in the first season. You're thinking that these fictional characters have realistic qualities, then technically you should be going by the age they are at the end of the season or the recent season. This now points to the next kind of topic I want to talk about, and that is differentiating fiction from reality. Fiction is fiction. It's not real. It is in books, it is in movies, it is in TV shows, real life. You know, we have the actual people who are living, who actually have feelings, who actually have rights, compared to fictional characters that don't have feelings. They don't have rights. They're not real people. People need to realize that this is a thing. Billy and Steve, they do have actors in real life, are both of age. They knew damn well what they were getting into when they decided to audition for these characters. They know they're actors. You choose to do that under the notion that people may have fan fiction between the two characters. Now, I'm not saying to go out and ship Dacry and Joe, saying that they are representing the characters visually. So if you are cosplaying Steve and Billy, then it's okay, because they are the fictional characters. Please know the difference between the two. For example, my boyfriend likes Hannibal. That doesn't make him a fucking cannibal. He's not eating me yet. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, whatever you read in fiction, it is not the same as what is going to happen in reality. So for people to completely ignore the fact that there's a line between fiction and reality, please wake up and realize that that's a thing, because, well, it is a thing, and I'm sorry that fiction isn't real life like you want it to be, but that's all about fiction and reality. I will say one very important thing. People are allowed to ship whatever they want. For you to go and comment and hate on people's ships, or for you to go and hate on the people for liking the ships or characters, that makes you a terrible person. By doing this, you're also comparing yourself to the very thing that you hate. I also will say opinions are fine, just so long as you're not hating on the person. Instead, maybe focus on the ships that you like, the characters that you like. You don't have to go and hate on a particular ship just because you have nothing better to do. I mean, it's pretty clear that you have nothing better to do. Personally, I think ships are valid, as long as the only opinions that I have that I don't find ships valid is either pedophilia or incest. But if you have any other ships that are just like what you ship, then that is your choice. If anyone says that your ships are not valid, fuck them, because your ships are valid and you're allowed to ship whatever you want without having to get hate for it. Also, if you haven't drank water yet, you better go drink some fucking water. That's all I gotta say. In conclusion, Harringrove is an acceptable ship, as well as other ships that you want to ship, and don't listen to anyone that takes 20 minutes to go over why a ship isn't valid. Don't give them the attention. You do you, and you go ship things. You go make that art, go make those TikToks, go make those videos, and you know what? People have rights to ship what they want, and if you don't like that, stay out of fandoms. It's the simplest I could put it, you know? I'm not trying to say this out of spite, I'm just trying to be real, I guess, because I feel like a lot of people aren't real with this. They just kind of like to hate, and I don't know if it's just because of last year happening with COVID. Just people have gotten very hateful in the shipping community, at least. But other people are very supportive. And I do want to thank all of you guys who support me in my cosplay, and also me and my significant other's cosplays together. Thank you so much for not, hating. Even if you have constructive criticism, we do take that, and like that is awesome, and it really like helps us for someone to be like, hey, you know. But I really want to thank you guys for being so supportive and understanding, and just know that anyone, if you do have any problems with anyone like this who doesn't let you ship things or they hate on you for it, just block them. Don't give them attention. They'll do anything to get the attention that they need. They really crave it. They like leech onto people, I've noticed. Yeah, you know, just be yourself, go like whatever ship you want, and as a Mama Steve myself, drink water and don't let people hate on you. If they do hate on you, come for me and I will help you out with it. But I mean, that's all I gotta say, you know. I don't have anything else to say. I mean, that's just as simple as it gets. Also, I like Harringrove a lot. Come at me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and please let me know your thoughts and your comments down below, because those are important to me. Even if you don't like Harringrove, you're allowed to say that you don't like Harringrove. It's an opinion. I take opinions, but if it's hate, go fuck yourself and go fuck off, because it's 2021 and I don't give a shit. That's all I gotta say about that, because people like to be petty and people like to be a little bit sus and people like to do this and this and this and that. Thank you for watching the video, and adios, au revoir, bye.